Never seen such a shameless hero. Not only did he steal someone's fiancée, he even brought hundreds of men to kill him. Lin Feng deliberately released the female ghost in red. That general sensed his fiancée's scent. The headless general immediately chased after her. He didn't even know that he had been trapped. Lin Feng hurriedly asked Tong Tong to release her skills. Covering up everyone's scent, the headless general saw the gate tightly closed, but he didn't even dismount his horse. Instead, he smashed open the heavy door and rushed in. Even after entering the room, he was still on his horse. Lin Feng's suspicions were indeed correct. Once the headless general got off his horse, his strength must have been greatly reduced. At that moment, the headless general circled the room. He didn't see the female ghost in red, so he waved his hand. Countless ghosts came out of the cloak. Flying in all directions, they began to search the entire domain. Lin Feng immediately informed the Imperial Ghost Masters in ambush. One by one, they broke these ghosts. Then began the next step of the plan. Hua Hua flew directly to the lake where the trap had been set. General Headless sensed his wife's scent. He hurriedly turned his horse around and rushed to the rear. Not caring about the water in front of him, he jumped straight into the lake. He jumped straight in. What he did not expect was that the skeleton horse beneath him actually walked on the water like it was flat. Lin Feng was astonished. I thought water would slow down the speed of the skeleton horse. Trap it with the ghost water grass. Now it seems that this was a wrong estimation. Hua Hua could also see that the water plant didn't work at all. She stood in place for a long time. Seeing this, the headless general also stopped in his tracks. But just as he let his guard down, Hua Hua raised his hand. The ghostly waterweed buried at the bottom of the lake instantly bound the skeleton horse. The headless general tried to resist. However, in the water, his strength would eventually be compromised. He was about to be pulled down. The ghosts sent to support him flew this way. How could Lin Feng let them get away with it? He immediately sent Tong Tong to stop them. They were all A-rank ghosts. Tong Tong was much stronger than General Headless Men. After a few rounds of fighting, the general's men were beaten to ashes. The president was astonished. It had only been a few days. Tong Tong had actually risen to A-rank. With the cooperation of the two ghosts, the enemy was quickly eliminated, but the headless general still hadn't dismounted his horse. He was still trying to help the skeleton horse get out of its trap. Seeing this, Lin Feng had to send Tong Tong to risk forcing him to dismount. Sure enough, seeing the danger coming, the headless general could only dismount his horse to resist. Just at the moment he left the skeleton horse, a red energy suddenly attacked his body. It turned out that the chairman also had an S-rank ghost. It had already entered the metamorphosis stage, so she could only strike at a critical moment. The headless general was instantly incapacitated by this blow. Seizing this opportunity, Tong Tong used all her strength to blast him with a palm strike. However, in the next second, Tong Tong was sent flying dozens of meters away. Headless general, he was unharmed.